Welcome to this fourth and final song in the quartet of Another Four from Toyah. We turn our attention now to a song called Brave New World. A loneliness that no one knows. When his love dies, your love grows and grows. It's a cruel world. Shall I tell you what I'll do? I'll forget you. Then we come to the chorus. New beginnings, new surroundings, new love, another world to dream of. New beginnings, new surroundings, new love. It's a brave new world. And it repeats that, both those lines twice. The second verse, remove the thorn from the lion's paw. Hear my words, pain no more. I'm going places I've never seen before. New faces, new words, send my kisses to the old world. Then we come back to the chorus, new beginnings, new surroundings, new love, another world to dream of. New beginnings, new surroundings, new love, it's a brave new world. That is then repeated, and then it ends with, it's a brave new world, I'll forget you, I'll move on. Then we have the chorus again, but this time it has added lyrics. So it then becomes new beginnings, it's time, new surroundings to move on. New love, it's a brave new world, I'll forget you, I'll move on, I'll forget you, the voice of discontent youth. So what is this song all about? It's absolutely fantastic, the opening of this song. It's musically it has this sort of downward sort of pull in the music. I suspect it's in a minor key, because music in minor keys has that deeper, penetrating aspect to it. And it follows on from what I've shown in the depiction with the atomic bomb. Remember, this is to be turned internally to find this brave new world, a loneliness that no one knows. You'll experience that when you start walking the spiritual path, and you'll feel very different from those around you who don't have the same perception of the world. When his love dies, yours grows and grows. Now this has a double meaning. When his love dies, yours grows and grows. You could look at the biblical reference of John 14:12. You will go on to do greater things than I. But it can also represent the his in this sense is the conscious thinking mind. So when you let go of that, your true energy from the heart will grow and grow. Shall I tell you what I'll do? I'll forget you. I'll forget you. There's number 4. It's revealing there's a doorway in that number 4. So when his love grows, you could say, when you forget about the religious belief systems associated with trinities, which is only giving you 3/4 or 66% of the story, his story, which leaves out the mystery. When you let go of all that, that's when it opens up to new beginnings, new surroundings, new love, another world to dream of when we use our imagination. The dream, it was revealed by Julia on Simplicity Revealed channel when she said, maybe about 3 years ago now, what is coming is bigger than what we can imagine, which in that was a huge clue to stretch your imagination, stop going with what you're told is possible and what is not possible, and find you have the power inside yourself to create this brave new world. Because it does take a lot of bravery to stand in your power when the whole world would seem to be very different around you. But the magic will unopen, and the energy you put out from that change within yourself, finding that brave new world, that new love inside yourself, will have a direct impact, and this neutral field will respond to it. So verse 2, remove the thorn from the lion's paw. Hear my words, pain no more. The paws represent the soles on the feet. So when you're walking in this world in anxiety, in stress, in those negative default programs, that is the thorn in the lion's paw. You're releasing that lion inside yourself. So when you remove that thorn, there is pain no more. And then you'll be going to places you've never seen before, new faces, new worlds. As I said before, it's when you have that change of polarity within inside yourself, you'll get to meet those new faces, and you'll hear new words like hello, good morning, or a friendly smile. And most important of all is the final line in that verse, send my kisses to the old world. So it's not looking back at the old world with anything negative or hatred. You're saying goodbye to it, you're saying goodbye with love, so you're sending your kisses to the old world. So then we come to the end of the song after the repeat of the choruses again. New beginnings. And then it says, it's time. New surroundings. To move on. As the word on is sung, it is overlaid with the word new. So there's a huge clue in that. So when you switch your polarity from off, having a negative view of this world, to having a more positive view of this world, when you switch that on, that's when the new love will arrive, and you'll find it's a brave new world. But what is it that is being forgotten? I'll forget you, I'll move on, I'll forget you. The very last line of this song, as the music slows right down, and it almost becomes like an echo, the voice of discontent youth. This is what this song is addressed to. Now, what is the discontent youth? I'm sure you've heard of the expression, bring the children unto me, children of God. It's about having that childlike wonder of remembering when you first came into this world, when you were just observing and seeing things and not labeling something as good or bad. You were just seeing the wonder in everything. So the discontent youth are these spirits that have not grown, but still have this negative view of the world, of this isn't right, that isn't right, why is this all against me, and so on. So it's letting go of that, it's saying goodbye to that and stepping into that brave new world. So that concludes these 4 more from Toyah. There are many other songs I will be covering. Returning back to when I said about I asked the question, are you determined and do you have determination? So I thought we'd look at the etymology of both of those words, because they are a reveal which very much ties into finding that brave new world. So if you are determined, what you are doing, you are deterring the mind from thinking from the conscious mind and allowing the heart mind, the heart brain, to step in. The determination that you have is literally that. It is, you're getting rid of the termination, you're getting rid of the of being in a terminal mindset. So it is, you could say, a living death. You are finding the termination by deterring it. Terra means earth. So you're refinding that connection. You're removing that thorn from the lion's paw. You have two souls. The earth is effectively a circuit board, and you create a circuit with your two souls when they are in contact with the ground. But of course, as you walk your path, physically that is represented because you will lift one foot off the ground and it will be in air and then come back to the ground. So you are making a connection between the spirit and the earth. You're bringing heaven upon earth in that sense. It's very revealing when you start looking at words, start breaking down what they mean, particularly, although not exclusively, in English, which is the angel leash. So the language becomes something you languish in instead of seeing the power that is contained in those words, the words themselves being made up of letters, which are characters, which are symbolic, which in themselves are a complete word, and then strung together to create a spell like the term in, at, I, on. So you're getting rid of that time, that term, by switching your mind's eye on. That is determination. It alludes to overcoming death while in this experience in a physical realm. And I'm sure you may have already noticed, I mean, how beautiful is that sky? Not a cloud in sight, just that beautiful blue on this beautiful day. So I just happened to notice it was 12:12 there. The numbers are a language, but the most important language of all to learn is the language of love. That is part of that internal journey of rediscovering, of remembering yourself, of reminding yourself. The re is the ray, it's the ray of light, the ra, to restore that balance within inside oneself. So that concludes this video. As a reminder, if you are struggling, if you have any questions, put them in the comments or contact me direct. Links are in the description below. If you wish to have any mentorship to help you if you are struggling, I guarantee you I can change your perspective on things, and it will open up a brave new world for you. But it won't stop there. If you need further guidance, then do come back. Ideally, what I'd like is for those of you that are struggling, that maybe just a half-hour discussion with a phone call via Messenger or WhatsApp or Telegram, for example. Ideally, it would only take that one session to give you a very different perspective on your situation, so you can find it inside yourself. You can find that empowerment, so you can change your reality and you can create the brave new world for yourself, which is about letting go of the old world. Physically, it's no different, as I've said before. It doesn't look any different, but how you feel inside yourself will dramatically change and open up that brave new world that you are looking for. So love to all, until the next video.